Shalom. Before I get into my lesson, I want to start off giving all praises to Yahweh, Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Hashem, the Kaf, Kadash, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, teaching this doctrine day in and day out. And salutation to the fellow laborers, the Akim, the hopeful elect that's out there pushing this word day in and day out. Shalom. This is the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone Charlotte Camp coming at you with another lesson. Praying that this lesson be edifying to you Akim out there, the sincere listeners, believers, and this message only go out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, man. And the confused faces are the ones that's Negro, Latino, Native American descent, who by the seed of their father will consider you an Israelite, man. That's scattered amongst the heathens, man. So basically, I'm going to touch on a lesson about the day of the Lord, man. How, in the scriptures, man, it's a specific day that who the world calls God, Yahweh, and his son, Yahweh Shai, who the world calls Jesus Christ. They got a specific day that they're going to bring their judgment on this place, man. They're going to bring that wrath, man. They're going to come in many ways, man. Martial law, the collapse of the financial system of America, the global system, financial collapsing, man. The pushing of the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, World War III, race wars, pestilence, all type of different disasters, But that's what Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai got in mind for this wicked kingdom, man. And these wicked people that uphold the wickedness that the so-called white man, the Edomites, mainly the elites, push, man. That's why the Lord, when he come back in that day, man, it's going to be so terrible, man. Because you got a lot of these people in the churches, mainly of our people, thinking when they hear about the day of the Lord, in their mind, majority of these people think about happiness, Lord coming with all love and peace, to bring everybody together. But when you come into the true knowledge and the understanding of the scriptures, man, once you're being awakened, understanding that this word is given only to the Israelites, at the elect at that, man, the 144,000 and 1/3, you come to the realization of the scriptures that the Lord got prophecies written in these scriptures, in the Holy Bible, about how he's going to bring great destruction in that day, man. Ain't going to be no love, no happiness. Not for the wicked 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The only ones that's going to find peace and salvation in that day is the elect, man. The 144,000 and 1/3, man. The ones that truly, sincerely believe in Yahweh and his son, Yahweh Shai, man. Doing the work, man. In all truth and sincerity, man. With no guile, no deceit. The ones that Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai have fit that he's going to deliver, man. And having mercy upon them, man. And making them part of his election, man. So I'm going to get into some scriptures. And I'm going to start off with Amos chapter 5, verse 18. And it says, "Woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord." And the word woe means destruction, man. War, man. The Lord said, woe unto those that desire his day, man. Mean destruction is coming in that day. To what end is it for you? Yeah, because like I said, majority of people thinking when the Lord returns, they're thinking, first of all, they think he's a so-called white man, which that's a false image going back to Cesare Borgia during the 14th century, the time of the Renaissance, when Esau, Edom, came back into power after the Dark Ages, when when the Negroes was ruling the Dark Ages that time, man. Ruling in the medieval times, man. And when the Negroes and the Haitians and the Jamaicans, the West Indians, when they fell after that 1,000 year of rulership, the so-called white man, the Edomites came back into power, man. And they start off known as the Borgia family, man. And one of the main things, or the first thing they done when they came back into power, when they took all the images of the Lord and his chosen people, and the people that was ruling in the Dark Ages that time, the Negroes, mainly blacks, You know, they took our images down and they put their images up, man, covering the main face, you know, the main judge, who the world called Jesus Christ, Yahweh Shah. You know, taking his image down, you know, because the Lord is a so-called black man, a Negro from the tribe of Judah, man. And one of the main things they done is took his image down and portrayed themselves as being the Lord's chosen people, man, or the Messiah or God, man. You so-called white people, man. And that's one of the biggest lies that the so-called white man told, man. They got majority of the world deceived, man. So they thinking when the Lord come back, he's going to look like a so-called white man. But they're going to get, so they're going to be in the surprise, man. Once the Lord make his return by the waves of the chariot, and he show himself being a so-called dark-skinned man, you know, a Negro, man. You know. But it said, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord, to what end is it for you? Conquer. A lot of our people thinking the day of the Lord is going to be happiness, man. All nations coming together. You know, love, you know. But before that, man, the Lord say in Amos chapter 5, verse 18, woe, man. Well, like I say, man, the word woe means destruction, man. War, man. And it said, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. Meaning it's going to be a heavy time, man. A distress, man. Confusion, man. You know, when all hell break loose, man, these people ain't going to know what to do, man. Even with the Lord, even though the Lord, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, got his men set up, his prophets set up to telling the truth and telling the coming about the day of the Lord, man. How there's going to be filled with the wrath for Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Great judgment, man. Mass death, man. You know, but they still believing in these false doctrines, man. These false gods, these idols that thinking they're going to save them with peace and with love, man. You know, and completely going against the true power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which is going to lead them to being destroyed in that day, man, when Yahweh Bashem Yahushua bring that wrath upon the earth and upon 2/3 of his own people, man. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Right along with the rest of these heathens, man. Because 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans are acting like heathen, man. Y'all don't want to come back to the law, statutes, commandments, or your true power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. You don't want to take in your inheritance, acknowledge your inheritance or your power, man. You know, all the prophets, or the warnings, or the signs that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua got prepared for this day, man. So you're going to get caught slipping, man. You're going to get caught off guard, and it's going to lead to your destruction, man. Your own demise, man. So the day of the Lord is darkness, man, not light, man. These people in America, man, got the wrong mindset about who the world calls God and Jesus, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Their whole mindset of thinking that the Lord is just all love, man. You know, that he hates the sin and not the sinner, man. Which that don't make no sense, man. You know, how can the Lord hate the sin and not the sinner? Well, the sinner is the one that committing the sin, man. See, these lies through Christianity was told to our people basically, man, you know, to keep them from really, you know, pleasing and doing what Yahweh Bashem Yahushua tell us to do, man. But Christianity, tell you what, man, come as you are, no matter what sin you are doing, man, the Lord is going to forgive you. Instead of they turning back and repenting to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, doing the law, statutes, and commandments, you rather think they please the Lord by keep sinning, man, you know, and they don't believe in the Lord, man. Like I say, man, when they think the Lord is going to forgive them for their sin, man, first thing our people thinking about is what? The name, Jesus, thinking that his name, thinking the image of the Lord is a so-called white man, thinking that these pastors or these churches are, you know, can save them, man. You know, these false prophets, man, like T.D. Jakes, Creflo Dollar, you know, Geno Jenkins, and to the average Christianity pastors, man. Even the ones of these false prophets that's in Israel, man. If they're not according to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua standards, man, of pushing his word in all truth to the city, and not speaking by these scriptures, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, they are false prophets, and they're going to mislead our people to destruction, man. But here we telling you, man, the men of great millstone, and those that's in the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, we warning you and telling you, man, the things that's about to come, man, to this earth, man. Mainly to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. You Israelites, man. You disobedient ones, man. You rebellious ones that don't want to get right with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. This is Isaiah chapter 13, verse 6. And it said, "Howl ye," and that word howl go back to, to cry out, man. Sorrowful times, man. For the day of the Lord, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. So the day of the Lord is going to come with destruction, man. Mourning state, man. You got majority of our people living it up, man. They just not finished, watching this boring satanic Super Bowl, man, which the Patriots don't, win again, which the Patriots represent, America, Ain't no coincidence why they keep going back, man, because it's all set up, man, But our people love, worshiping the Patriots, the Super Bowl, America in general, man. Instead of they coming back and taking heed to the signs that the time's about to come, man. The destruction and great death is about to come. They rather live it up in mirth, man, and folly, man, and just disregard the signs and the prophecies that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua have in these scriptures, man, given them by the mouth of the prophets, man. Continue on, it said, verse 7, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 7. "Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." And talking about that nuclear destruction, man. "And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames." So it's going to come upon a time, man, when all hell break loose, man, right before the nuclear missiles touch. You're going to have all type of anarchy happening, man. All type of chaos happening, man. Like I say, man, martial law, concentration camp, race wars, World War III, pestilence, man. And all that's, is going to lead up, it's going to take place in that great day of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, when he finally bring, his wrath upon this place, man. And all that's going to take place, and after that, man, the final act that the Lord is going to bring in those days, which is the major day, because we ain't going to say, this ain't all going to happen in one day. It's going to be a time frame of chaos breaking loose, man. All hell can break loose, and next stuff can go down, go down and get bad. All hell can break loose, man. It's a time frame, man. It's gonna be months of people, famine, disease, pestilence and all that, man. Race war. But then it's gonna come that final day of the Lord's wrath, when Yahweh shall return, man, and bring fire on this place by the way of the angels and the chariots, man. When this World War III at its peak, man. Then after that, man, what's gonna happen, man? The final the wrath of the Lord in that day is going to be those thermonuclear missiles, man. That would have said every person's face, in flames, man. Meaning they're going to be burned up by these nuclear missiles, man. And by the way of the chariots by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Verse 8. "And they shall be afraid. Pangs and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be as pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as a flame." That nuclear fire, man, those missiles, man, and the fire of the laser beams that Yahweh Shah is going to bring by the way of the angels through the chariots, man. Verse 9. "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh, cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it." So that's proven right there, man, the sinners of our people, man, because the law and the law, statute, commandments was only given to one nation, man, and it was given to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua by setting up Moses and Aaron, man, when we got delivered out of Egypt, man. And the Lord only gave the law, statutes, and commandments to us, man. You know, and what is, sin, man? Sin is the transgression of the law, man. When you go against the law, statutes, commandments, you commit the sins, man. When you break those laws, man, and our people going to be put to death ultimately for breaking the law, even though we're not justified by the law. But mainly the main reason why they're going to be destroyed for not believing in Yahweh Shai, man, not believing in the Father Yahweh, knowing, you got some that don't that don't know that they're Israelites, and reject their heritage, and you got ones that know that they're Israelites but still going off in the scriptures, man, so they still consider sinners, man, but they don't follow by the scriptures and the protocol that Yahweh Shai got set up for us, man. The things that the Lord tell us to do, man, in all truth and sincerity, man. You got some of our people that know they're Israelites, but calling on the wrong name, calling the Lord Yahuwah, Yahweh, Ahaya, the name of the Lord is Yahweh, man, and his son name is Yahweh Shai, man. They call him Jesus Christ, Jehovah, all type of false names, man, and that don't add up, man. And the Lord in these last days done gave his men the elect, the name, man, because that's the one true name that we're going to be saved by, man. That's why you seeing brothers gathering through the spirit and the power of Yahweh Shai, man. All these false names that they place upon the Messiah and the Heavenly Father is not going to deliver them, man. And we tell them the true name, man, through the prophecies, through the spirit, through scholarship, history. The name is Yahweh Shai, man, but our people refuse to come back to their power, man. So the Lord is going to reject them in that day, man, once hard hell break loose, and once it lead up to the main destruction of those nuclear missiles, man. This is Psalms chapter 147, verse 19. He showeth his word unto Jacob, his statutes and his judgment unto Israel. He have not dealt so with any nation. As for his judgment, they have not known them. Praise ye Yahweh Shai. So the scripture right here is Psalms 147 and verse 19 say that the Lord only show his law, statute, commandments to Jacob, man, Israel, man. To these other nations, he's not dealing with them, man. That's why you got the main nation that in rulership right now, Edom, Esau. That's why they push push everything contrary to Yahweh Shai laws, man. They push homosexuality, pedophilia, bestiality, witchcraft, drugs, GMO food, poison in the air, the water, the land, man. Setting up false idols, man. With idols and false gods, man. Pushing these false doctrines, man. And all that is completely against the scriptures and the law, statute, commandments that Yahweh Shai set up for our people, to keep, man. But they want to rather diss their heritage and their laws that Yahweh Shai gave to us through righteousness, and rather follow the way of the wicked, man. The way of these heathens, man. These traditions, man, of men. These false holidays that our people love worship, man. These customs that our people hold on to, man. So they're going to lead them to be destroyed, man, in that great day, man. And it said, Isaiah, back in Isaiah chapter 13, verse 9. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. Talking about 2/3 of you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the Lord consider you 2/3 as sinners, mainly because you don't believe in his son, Yahweh Shai, man. And you don't believe on him, man. The Heavenly Father, Yahweh, man. You don't believe his words, man, that he sent by the way of the prophets, man. The true, sincere prophets, man, that warn you of these things, man. Warn you of the times that's about to come, man. Verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellation thereof shall not give their light. the sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. And that's talking about this modern day knowledge that our people love to follow, man. This false knowledge, man. The ways of America, man. You know, this technology that our people love to worship, man. You know, the system of this government that people uphold, thinking it's a way of wisdom, man. While these, colleges that misleading our people, man. You know, basically this wicked world, man. You know, and that's full of confusion and darkness, man. And don't have the spirit and power you have about Shem Yahushua dwelling with it, man. You know, the true wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. You know, that the Lord set up to govern the world, man. But our people in this way of the world that these heathens push, mainly the Edomites, with 2/3 of our people along with them, man, rather choose the knowledge of this world, which is foolish with Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. Because all of it leads to wickedness, man. You know, idol worship, man. Verse 11, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Because that time going to come, man, where there's going to be great darkness, man. Great mourning, man. Suffering, man. And the Lord going to punish this world for his wickedness, man. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and I will lay low the hardiness of the terrible. And that the majority of the people here in America, man. You know, you got proud people. All these proud nations all over the world. But then none of them don't fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, because they following the ways of America, man. You know, they drinking on that philosophy and that wine, man. You know, those doctrines that Esau, Edom push, man. Starting with these elites over there in Europe, over here in America, man. They push their whole propaganda and they philosophies throughout the whole world, man. That way you had the world so much and up in a turmoil, man. You know, now we got the world full of wickedness, man. Mainly here in America, man, that pushes its philosophy, man, throughout the whole world, man. They got these people in confusion in a state of wickedness, man. And you know, these people are proud, man. These people are proud, man. All the wickedness they doing, man, they so proud and puffed up in their wickedness, man. Our people don't want to humble themselves. You Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, the wicked ones, you know, the 2/3, man, they ain't want to humble themselves and acknowledge their sins, man, acknowledge their fault, man, and acknowledge their power, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, who is our power to forgive our sins, man, when we go off, man. That's the difference between the elect and the 2/3 that's not going to make it, man. The elect is going to come back and believe in Yahushua and believe that the Lord is going to forgive them for their sins, man. You know, because we, you know, men like us, man, you know, praying we be part of that hopeful elect. We still in this, you know, sinful flesh, man, this lustful flesh, and we go off. But the difference from us, man, we got the knowledge of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, and we are acknowledging our sins to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. He forgive us, man. Help be with us through these days until he changes us to be that perfect Israelite, man. But 2/3 of our people don't think that way, man. They're not looking for Yahushua or believe in Yahushua to forgive them for their sins, man. You know, they believe in these false idols, man. Giving false sacrifices to these idols, thinking that these idols gonna save them, man. You know, and they still, you know, and you got some of our people that's blatantly out worship Satan, man. They don't even look forward or believe in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. So that's going to lead them to their own destruction, man. But the elect is going to be forgiven because they trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. And they doing the things that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua tell them to do, man. That he required for them to do. You know, and that's talking about pushing his word, man. You know, pushing and exalting Yahweh Bashim Yahushua in all righteousness, man. Through long suffering, man. Through patience, man. Even if the men of the Lord going to get demonized, man, slandered, prosecuted, you know. But our whole motive is to be saved by Yahweh Bashim Yahushua from that great day, man. From that day that the Lord is going to bring that wrath, man. Because we already know through the Spirit, the Lord woken our minds up, our spiritual mind up to know through these scriptures, giving us the understanding, you know, and the vision through these scriptures that we know that this place is going to fall and be destroyed. Because everything is adding up with the scriptures of these prophecies are speaking, man. through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Verse 12, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 12. And I will make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the gold or Ophir. Talking about the elect man, the Lord gonna, give his man, that standard, man. He gonna raise that standard up, man. Raise this man up with spiritual power. Raises the elect man up, to exalt him. Have him protected in those days, man. From the peril times that coming, the evil times that coming in those great days, man. And mainly the main great day when Yahweh shall return and deliver the elect by the chariots, man, by beaming them up, man, into the chariots, into the sky, man, and deliver them from the destruction when those missiles hit, man. You got most of these people, they don't believe, man. They don't believe that Yahweh Shah is going to return, man. A majority of people don't believe, man, but that make it better, man. The Lord going to have to show forth his work, man, and exalt his name to the non-believers, man. That make it better, man, to show these people that don't think that the Lord don't exist, man. And to shame them, and basically bring that judgment on them from not believing in him, his son, and his word. They're gonna make it better, man. They're gonna exalt the power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua more, man. To the ones that don't think that he's gonna return, man. The ones that think that he don't exist, man. And they're gonna boost our faith more, man. Once that day come, man. Because people are gonna know, man, that there's a higher power, man. And in their mind, they just can't see it, man, because the Lord is not dealing with them, man. That was such a blessing for the brothers that's in this faith, man, that in the truth, man, that we got this understanding, this knowledge, man, that Yahweh Bashem Yahushua gave to us, man, through the Spirit, man, and he gave to our apostles and elders to teach us, man, because we got it, man. The only thing we have to do now is endure and keep fighting, man, and pray that we don't have that spirit taken from us, man. Like we have examples of dudes that once was part of this thing fell out and don't even believe no more, man. Don't even want to exalt Yahweh Bashem Yahushua name and his words no more on the highways and byways, man. Don't even put up the videos, man. Don't even do the work, man. But back into the world, right along with the rest of the non-believers, man, and the ones that's going to be destroyed, man. We pray Yahweh Bashem Yahushua that we endure to the end, man. We want to see his glory, man. We want to see that power, man. And we want to receive power, man. Salvation and rulership, man, over the world, man. Over our enemies, man. Verse 13, Isaiah chapter 13, verse 13. Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of the Spirit's anger, and of the Lord of hosts. The word host means army, man. And part of the Lord's army, besides the angels, Yahweh Shai and the angels, and the chariots, his men is part of his army that he's gonna raise up, with that power, man, to take over the earth. But the main host is talking about right now are those nuclear missiles, man. Because the Lord consider those as his army too, man. The nuclear missiles, man, they're gonna destroy majority of the world, but mainly they're gonna destroy America, Babylon the Great, completely, man. Because the earth gonna have to be clean, man, from the filthiness, man. The filthiness of Esau poisoning, man, the fall in the land, and the filthiness of these wicked people, man. That's wicked as all hell, and not gonna return to Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, man. Mainly his people, man. The heathens forget about it, man. The Lord already predestinated these heathens to be his enemy, man, and done to be under us, man. The ones that's outside the nation of Israel, man. Like I said earlier, man, if your bloodline don't go back to Negro, Latino, Native American descent, you're not an Israelite, man. Only the Lord is dealing with Israel, man. You heathens, man, you going into captivity under the Messiah, Yahweh Shai, and his elect men, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's how it goes, but that's how it's going to be, man. That's one of the great terrible days for you Edomites, man. And you know, you white people, you Chinese, you Arabs, you African, you know, you East Indian, you know. All you heathens that's outside of the nation of Israel, the Lord's going to put you under our feet, man. He's going to put you in the captivity under us, man, because the kingdom of Israel or the kingdom of heaven is for us, man. And it's going to be established on the earth, man. Once the Lord finishes doing this thing, man, you know, and the last prophecy is going to be Yahweh Shah coming back and setting up the kingdom of Israel. And you heathens going to be under us, man. That's a great, terrible day for you also, man. The Lord will come back with that fierce anger, man. This is Isaiah 2, verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humble, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. And the Lord alone, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, alone shall be exalted in that day. So Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to be exalted in that day, man. Once all this destruction, you know, take place, you know, who's going to exalt Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua? The elect, man. The angels, man. You know, the elect, the 144,000, you know, the men that the Lord is going to redeem from the earth, man. You know, the ones that's going to be martyrs for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, for this truth, man. They're going to exalt Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua in that day, man. And he said alone, man, meaning there's not going to be any other powers or gods that these people are going to be giving reverence to, man. In that day, man, they're going to know Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua is going to exist, man. You know, that he's the only true power, man. Him and his son, man. And his people are the only ones that he chose to be the powers on the earth, man. To be the gods on the earth, man. The rulers, man. But that's what the word God just means, man. It just means power, man. And when you look into the word Israel, Israel means he prince of God, man. He prince of power. Yah Shar Allah, man. That's who the Lord chose you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans to be, man. The princes of the power, man. The rule this earth with power, man. Soon to come, once Yahweh Shah established the kingdom of Israel, man. The real Israelites, man. Not you fake Jews, man. Not you imposters, man. But the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And you know, these heathens, in particular the elites, man, they know that we the Lord chosen people, man. That's why they demonize us so much, man. That's why they lie so much, man. Covering and whitewashing our faces, man, of being the true Israelites, man. That's why they demonize us so much, man. That's why they set up false camps, man. They're trying to mislead the elect, but it's not going to mislead the elect, man. The elect is going to be gathered through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. So this is the Lord's will, man. Just like it's the Lord's will to have these false prophets of Israel and these other false prophets that's of the world mislead 2/3 of his own people, man. You Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man, because they're wicked as all hell, man. The Lord is only concerned about the elect right now, man. 2/3 is going to have to come back in the kingdom through reincarnation of being the offspring of the elect once the kingdom of Israel is set up, man. That's how they're going to inherit the kingdom, man. But the elect men, brothers like myself, you know, praying that I'll be part of that number, you know, Abba, Ratazah, Lord willing, man. You know, the Father, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua willing, man. I'll be part of that number and the brothers that's putting in work, man, and have faith in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, man. Truly doing the will of the Lord, man. We want to make it on the first go round, man, if it be the Lord's will, man. Cause the elect want to get that special treatment, man. Like I try, better, lack of words. We're the one going to be exalted in that day, man. When Yahweh Shah establish us as those kings, man, put them crowns on our head, man, and give us that scepter, the rule, man. Isaiah chapter 2, verse 11. The lofty looks of man shall be humble, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down, and the Lord alone shall be exalted in that day. For the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon every one that is proud and lofty, upon every one that is lifted up. He shall be brought low. So we're talking about these 2/3 of our people that trust in this place, man. Or you Israelites that trust in this place. The Edomites, the elites, these heathens, all on that trust in this world, man. The ones of our people that trust in these heathen system, the American system, the New World Order agenda. You got a lot of our people, these entertainers, man. They sell out to Satan, man. They trust in the New World Order agenda, man. A lot of our people worship Satan, man. Ignorantly ignorantly knowing or not, man. Our people love to worship this system, man, these false gods, man. But in that day, man, all that proudness they got and their wickedness is going to be brought down low, man. Once Yahweh shall bring that wrath upon them, man. Isaiah chapter 61, verse Zephaniah, get this scripture real quick. A lot of our people, man, they just gone, man. Everything, a couple of weeks ago, the people these people been in panic mode when Trump had the government shut down for, damn near a month, a month. Now that he don't open it up, these people done back to relax, and you don't hear people crying out about the government now, man. But Trump said he's going to shut it down the next couple of weeks. That's about to come to pass, man. And they're going to be right back to the same old thing that happened, that took place 30 days ago, man, or 40 days ago, man, of this government shutdown, man. People going to lose it, man. And all of this, the plan of these elites, man, because they want to crash America, man, and move forward with the New World Order, which is going to fail, man. Because the elites, man, they want to chip everybody, man, with their mark of the beast, man. And they figure they're going to gain the world by that, man. Have these people depend on them by bringing order out of chaos, man. Crashing the system, taking their government funds from them, man. And our people trust in this system so much, man, they're going to be right along with the heathens, man, that trust in this system, man. But here, these heathens, the elites, the Edomites, the Chinese, the Arabs, this is their time to rule, man, because this is their kingdom right now, man. This is their time that the Lord gave them to rule, man. So they can go ahead and live it up, man. But 2/3 of our people, instead of they coming back and trusting in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, they're going to try to want to stay here and live it up with their own enemies, man, with the ones that are oppressing them, man. And the Lord coming back to bring these heathen kingdom down, man, starting off with the elites, man, the Edomites, man, bringing their kingdom down and destroying America, man, and the ones of our people that hold hands with these heathens, want to be joined in with their New World Order, or trusting in the system, man, they're going to be destroyed, man, right along with their enemies, man. Because right now, 2/3 of our people, or you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, are enemies with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Because you're rebellious. And that word rebellious means a war against, man. And what you doing, man? You warring against Yahweh Shem Yahushua when you don't return to your inheritance, man. When you don't believe on your own power, man. That created you, man. That controls and everything, man. That control these heathen, that created these heathens, man. All these other nations, man. That he set on the earth for us to be above, man. But since our people don't want to, come back to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, he put these heathen over us, man. And here we telling you the Lord is about to lift the curses off of us, put us back on top, but they don't want to hear that, man. They want to stay in that low condition, man, and trust in their own oppressors, man, their own enemies, man. So the Lord is going to destroy both of them, man. The Lord said, don't join in hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished, man. But they both shall be thrust through. So the ones of our people, you wicked Israelites that follow the ways of these heathens. You know, when the time comes, the Lord's going to bring judgment on these heathens and 2/3 of you wicked Israelites, man. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hastening greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty man shall cry their ability. Talking about, you know, the destruction to America, man. You know, the wars when it happened, man. You know, cause when and one thing a lot of people they uphold America because, you know, the main thing they say why they uphold America because they say that America got a great army, man. A lot of our people join the military, man. Or you Negro Latinos in America, y'all join your oppressor military and you go fight his wars, man. You know, just for you to uphold the American pride, man. You know, that you love, man. But this war, man, America's gonna take that final blow, man, of destruction, man. When America send their troops over there to the Middle East, man, they're gonna be destroyed over there, you know. And America gonna be destroyed by the missiles, man, you know. And it said on verse 15, that day is a day of wrath, a day of trouble and distress, a day of wantonness, desolation, a day of darkness and gloominess, a day of clouds and thick darkness, a day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced city, against the high towers. Because so the Lord talking about all type of destruction that's going to happen in that day, man. All them times when once this place finally go down, man, there's going to be distress on these people, man. When there's no food, no water, you know. When there's no shelter, man, you got to run from the concentration camps and the martial law, man. You know, where there's wild beasts on the loose, man. You know, where there's pestilence, you know, diseases, race war, you know, all type of, you know, disasters taking place, man. Destruction that Yahweh Shah is bringing, man. You know, they're gonna be bad out here for you people, man. The ones that don't trust in Yahweh Shah. Verse 17. And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men. Meaning when all hell breaks loose, man, they're going to be in that confused state, man. There ain't going to be no more typical, normal day, you know, like our people or we living now, man. You know, there's going to be a complete change around, man. There ain't going to be no more jobs. There ain't going to be no more going out there partying, celebrating, living it up, man. Like I say, how they say, living their best life, man. This place is going to be a state of mourning, man, a state of destruction, man, you know, a survival of the fetish, man. Because they have sinned against the Lord, and their blood shall be poured out as dust, and their flesh as dung. So it's going to be a mass casualties, man, mass carcasses, man, destruction, man, of the people in this wicked world, man, of this earth, man, mainly America, man, and the ones all over. Gonna be destruction all over, man. You know, cause you got Israel scattered amongst all nations, man, and wherever you know, cause you got 2/3 is not only just here in America, man. 2/3, like I say, is scattered all above, out throughout all nations, man. You know, just like how you got the elect scattered amongst all nations, you're gonna have 2/3 scattered amongst all nations, man. You know. It's not just going to, it's going to be even on the, a bigger portion of the 2/3 is in America, you know, but it also scattered amongst all these nations, man. That great judgment is going to come to. But America will get the worst judgment out of all countries, man, out of all nations that's here, man, you know. So America is the main place where wickedness take place to, man, you know, and that the Lord got the main judgment for this place because this is our main judgment place that the Lord brought Israel over here in the captivity, man. Even though, like I said, we scattered through all nations through different divided captivity. But this is our main captivity, the main judgment place, man. America, man, Babylon the Great, man. And the missiles going to be shot off throughout the earth, man. You know, and they're going to hit different places, different continents and cities, you know, and countries. But America's going to get the worst because it's prophesied that America's going to be destroyed, man. The whole land, man, by those missiles, man. And the ones of our people that take the RFID chip, the mark of the beast, the ones that take that chip, man, are going to be destroyed by the missiles, man. That was the Lord told us and warned that will be pushing so much, man. You know, not to take that RFID chip, man, the mark of the beast, man. Because that's a judgment, man. That the Lord's going to send nuclear missiles on those that take that, man. So basically, the ones of our people, you know, these heathens, they can take it, man. You know, because the Lord is not dealing with them. But he's giving a warning to you Israelites, man, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, that he's telling you don't take that chip, man. Because if you take that chip, basically you giving all your reverence and worship to this beast system, man. You know, upholding these elites, you know, in the European system as your God, man. You know, because the European system control America, man. That horror that rideth the beast, man. But the Lord gonna have it. Whoever take those chips, the mark of the beast, man, they're gonna be destroyed, man, by the missiles, man. Let me get a couple of more scriptures. This is Isaiah chapter 24, verse 6, verse 7. The new wine mourneth, the vine languish, all the merry heart do sigh. Talking about when all hell break loose in this place in America, man. Ain't gonna be no more joyful, man, celebrating, man. These traditions, man, these false holidays, man, these customs that our people love, man, that the people here in America uphold, man. It's gonna come upon a time when the Lord is gonna bring great distress on this world, man. Destruction, man. And it said, verse 8, the mirth of the tabret ceased, talking about the music, man. America, one thing about America, man, throughout the whole of America, man, these people love celebrating, man, love partying, man. Going out to different music concerts, man. Different music events. Upholding these rappers, man, these entertainers, man, these singers, man. You know, America's full of following when it comes to music, man. That's one of the main things that got these people, majority of our people, screwed up in their head, man. Listening to this demonic music, man. You know, the thug life music, the gangster life music, you know, the dope boy. You know, now they coming out with, trainings and homosexual rappers and singers and all that, you know. Even though that been going on behind the scenes, but they're more open now, man, because the elites want to push their New World Order, man. And mainly of their New World Order, man, they want to destroy you Israelites, man, you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why everything they push here in America, man, got so much a demonic vibe towards our people, man. They always got you wicked niggas, Latinos, and Native Americans set up and when they come to a high position and when they're in the entertainment world and get down to cash that, you know, that demonic vibe on these average Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. They're trying to live that lifestyle like these entertainers, man, like these basketball players, football players, man. You know, that one majority of our people now is known now that these people, you know, Jake openly now known saying that if they want to make it and be like these entertainers of our people, they're willing to sell out, man. You know, do all type of wickedness, man. Just trying to live that wicked lifestyle and trying to live comfortable here in America, man. Not knowing or do know, man, that they're going against Yahweh Shah. And that's going to lead them to their destruction, man. Being put to death, man, by the judgment of the Lord. Verse 8. Isaiah chapter 24, verse 8. The mirth of the tablet ceased. The noise of them that rejoice ended. The joy of the harp ceased. All this entertainment, man, is going to be done away with, man. There ain't nobody going to have no time to entertain when all hell breaks loose, man. You know, ain't going to be no more celebrating having fun, man, partying, man. You know, the time that the Lord let these people do what they want to do now, man. You know, 'cause the time gonna come, man, there ain't gonna be no more of that in America, man. America gonna be brought down low, man. Verse 9. They shall not drink wine with their song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. It's gonna come to the point, man, when these people not gonna, when all hell break loose, man, they not gonna have that mindset of partying, man. All they gonna think about is survival, man. How they gonna escape the wrath of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And the only way you can escape the wrath and the judgment of Yahweh Shem Yahushua if you be part of his elect, man. You know, praying to be part of that hopeful elect, man, doing his will, man. Like the man of Great Millstone doing, man. Or the ones that's in the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua doing what the Lord requires us to do, man. You know, and we say Great Millstone because we the, you know, from our apostles and elders, the Lord has set them up to be the front runners of the truth, man. Whether these people don't like it or believe it or not, man. You know, but that's just a title, man. Because at the end of the day, man, from the apostles on down, man, we out here representing Yahweh Shem Yahushua, and you want to be saved, man. And the ones that in that same spirit, man, whether they a Great Millstone or whatever they call themselves, but if they come in the same spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, like the men of Great Millstone doing in all truth and sincerity, they are going to be part of that elect, man. If the Lord be with us, man. You know, if they, the Lord deemed to be part of his election, man. And every time, you know, you people always talking about Great Millstones is going to be the main camp. They're going to be saved out of all camps. No, you got to elect men that's scattered amongst these other camps, man. That the Lord going to have mercy upon, man. We just use Great Millstone, or not use, but we just put Great Millstone because that's the name that the title that the Lord gave the men of the Lord through the Spirit from apostles and elders on down. That you know, divide ourselves, man. You know, from these different Israelite camps, man. And let you all know that we all us are not the same, man. Because you're gonna have all these other camps. You got a majority of these other camps not pushing the same doctrine that Great Millstone is pushing, man. You know, and we clearly see that y'all when it comes to the doctrine, man. But you're gonna have ones that's gonna follow the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. That's the main thing, man. Not just Great Millstone, man. The Lord just gave us that title, man, to show our difference between different other Israelite camps, man. Just like how they got their titles, man. Verse 9, Isaiah chapter 24, verse 9. When they read, they shall not drink wine with a song. Strong drink shall be bitter to them that drink it. The city of confusion is broken down. Every house is shut up, that no man may come in. You know, so basically the Lord said the city of confusion is America, man. Babylon the Great is being broken down, man. Financially, it's being broken down spiritually, you know, when it came to this wickedness and they're going against the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, the morals of this people, man, is done, man. And all that's left now is the great day of Yahweh Shem Yahushua bringing destruction to this place, man. You know. That's it, man. And brothers like us, that we patient in the day of the Lord, man. This is 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. That meaning unexpected, man. Gonna catch the majority of these people off guard, man. The majority of these people are in the mind frame of this world, man. They're not paying attention to the prophecies, man. The signs that Yahweh Shem Yahushua got written in these scriptures, speaking by the mouth of his prophets, man. The times of great judgment, man. You know, they too busy having their mindset in this world, man. Continue on. What it says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat, and the earth also and the works thereof therein shall be burned up. Talking about when the nuclear missiles hit America, man, and the part of the other parts of the world, man, but mainly America, man. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought you to be in all holy conversation and godliness? Kind of meaning, and when all hell break loose, man, and you know it about to break loose, man, you know what conversation you should, or mind frame you should be in, man. Especially the men here, a great millstone, man. And those in the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahweh, we supposed to be in that mindset of waiting on the Lord to bring this place down, man. You know, keep looking forward to the days of the Lord coming, man. You know, checking out the prophecies, the signs, man. Being that watchman, man. Doing the work of the Lord, man. Being righteous to the best of your ability, man. That's what mind frame you're supposed to have, man. Completely 100% on Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. And looking for the times to come or the downfall of this place. And it said, looking forward and hastening to the coming of the day of our power, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Talking about that destruction, man. Because our people not looking for this place to be destroyed, man. 2/3 of our people, man. The blind ones, man. They don't have this wisdom, not understanding, man. They don't have the spirit of the Lord dwelling with them to show them about these times that's about to come, man. You know. Verse 13. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for a new heaven and a new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. You know, so that what the men of the Lord gonna look for, man. They look for Yahweh to return, to bring that new heaven, that new earth, meaning that new rulership, man. The kingdom of Israel, man. The kingdom of heaven, the kingdom of Israel set up here on the earth, man. Filled with righteousness, man. The Lord gonna set up a righteous kingdom by his people, man. And his people only, man. Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. The Israelites, man. You know, the ones that's of that bloodline, man. Israel is going to get that ruler seat, man. You know, the rulership over the whole earth, man. And righteousness, man. And you heathens are going to go on the bottom, man. You know, starting off with the elect, man. The Lord is going to set them up being the kings, man. The ruler. Verse 14. 2 Peter chapter 3, verse 14. Wherefore, beloved, seeing that you look for such things, be diligent that you may be found of him in peace, without spot and blameless. So that what elect men are striving for, man. You praying to Yahweh Shem Yahweh that he have mercy upon us, man. That he find us without spot and blameless, man. Basically, that he forgive us for our sin, man, and make us that new creature, man. That new man, man. You know, the whole way, man. But right now it's starting off spiritually, man. Coming back to Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. And physically the Lord is going to change us, man, to be full of righteousness. Once he put the law, statutes, commandments in our spirit, man, in our mind, man, to be fully righteousness, man. You know, because in our kingdom, man, it's going to be an everlasting kingdom. Why? Because we're going to be dwelling with righteousness, man. And the law, statutes, commandments lead to everlasting life, man. You know, the reason why we die now, because we broke the law, statutes, commandments, man, in this sinful flesh, man. But in our kingdom, we're going to be in immortality, man, because the Lord is going to switch our bodies up, man. He's going to give us that angelic body, man. You know, the immortality body, man. That's not going to die, man. It's not going to go off, man. We're not going to sin anymore, man. We're going to be righteous to the fullest, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahweh. You know, I'm praying that this letter, Salaki, I'm praying that this lesson, man, edifying to you, Akio. You know, once again, man, you know, just another lesson on a couple of scriptures about the great day of the Lord, man. Because we are in them times, man. Whether these people in the world believe it or not, man. Brothers, we know what time we in, man. So keep fighting, keep pushing, man. Keep striving to be part of Yahweh Shem Yahweh elect, man. You know, doing this work, man. Praying, fasting, man. Reading, studying, fellowshipping with brothers, man. You know, to sharpen each other up, man. You know, because this is all we got, man. The brotherhood and Yahweh Shem Yahweh, man. and keep fighting, keep praying, man, 'cause we almost out of here, man. The prophets are unfolding, man. They're speaking, man, and they about to be fulfilled through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shah. So, to the next time, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh by Shem, Yahweh Shah, by Shem, the Kaf, Kudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders at Great Millstone that rule well, teaching the truth, the doctrine of Yahweh by Shah, through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shah. And salutations to the fellow laborers in the ministry, pushing the gospel, man. The elect, man, that hopeful elect, man, the house of David, man. Keep fighting, keep going, Akin, because we almost out of here. Kwam Yah Charlotte. Until next time, Shalom.